Good afternoon and welcome to the Perkins Garages YouTube channel. This here is a magnetic grey Ford Mustang convertible featuring the ever faithful 5 litre V8 naturally aspirated engine that produces 420 PS of power. In old money, that is 410 brake horsepower. 530 Newton meters of torque will get you from 0 to 60 in just 4.3 seconds. In the slim chance it's not raining in the UK, drop down the roof and enjoy all the convertible has to offer. This vehicle has only done 4,800 miles. Hold on, I'll repeat that, 4,800 miles. It is incredibly low mileage and it's in immaculate condition. So I'm going to take the time to show you around this gorgeous Mustang. So let's begin at the front of the vehicle. So all the magic happens at the front, so I've left the bonnet ajar. So with one hand, I'm going to try and open up the bonnet. It's proving a bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Hold on, you have to go to the sky for a second. There we are. So we're going to begin this walk around video by showing you underneath the bonnet. This vehicle is absolutely incredible. It is perfectly maintained. As you can see under the bonnet, it doesn't look like it's done a day's driving in its life. So there is the ever glorious 5 litre V8 lump under there, look. So that is wonderful. So I just thought I'd start this video by showing you underneath the bonnet. Unfortunately, you have to look at the sky for a second whilst I'm just dropping the bonnet. Unfortunately, I've only got 2 hands. Anyway, so that's underneath the bonnet. So we've got a glorious 5 litre V8. So let's start at the front. We've got some gorgeous headlights there. If I just flick the key, we can wake them all up for us like so. So we've got some good quality headlights all the way around, indicators at the front, and front parking sensors making our way around the front lip. We get to the offside now, we get the first sight of these glorious 19-inch alloy wheels. Again, look how clean they are. Let's give you a quick run up and down and you might be able to see the nice large 6-pot Brembo brake calipers through there as well. The tyres are fitted with Pirellis on every corner. Again, 4,800 miles old, so they've got plenty of happy motoring miles on those yet. Some lovely 5 litre badging on the front wing there, making our way around the vehicle. We'll cover the interior in a minute, but we'll just start by giving you some glorious angles on every inch of this Mustang. So unfortunately it's not particularly sunny here today, so we're going to have to try our best to give you some nice reflections, and then we're going to pan to the offside rear wheel as well. There we are. Another bit of specification on this vehicle, so if I was to lock it using the key, pop that in my pocket, we have the ever faithful 4 lines on the door handle. That's keyless entry. Tap there, unlock the vehicle, tap on the door handle, that's then going to lock the vehicle. So it's a lovely convenient system. If you do have the keys in your pocket or in your handbag, you can gain entry without fumbling around trying to find everything. Okay, so let's make our way around to the rear of the vehicle now. Rear parking sensors and a rear vision camera also. Beautiful GT badging just there as well. And you've got the dual exhaust pipes at the rear. Nice LED rear lights there as well. And then the flash like so. Making our way around to the near side of the vehicle, and we'll try and do exactly the same as we did on the offside. Take the time and just gently move our way down the vehicle. So near side rear wheel, once again a nice large Pirelli tyre. Moving our way round to the front of the vehicle, near side front wheel now. Again, all perfectly immaculate. So once again, we do know the previous owner of this vehicle. It's a one owner vehicle, so we know the guy. He's not been in the market of any burnouts or donuts or anything like that. We could tell by the condition of these rear tyres. So it's in immaculate condition, and he's very much looked after this vehicle. So if we just unlock the boot now, and I'll show you a little reason why I say that. He has purchased a full-size spare wheel. So this is a brand new wheel with a brand new Pirelli tyre on it. So we have got the boot liner, so to say. These panels are from the roof that I've taken out to make it look better on the outside, but they clip in the front. But again, full size spare wheel. It doesn't particularly fit in here, I will admit that, but it's always peace of mind. So if you didn't want this in, you can easily remove it, keep it at home, ready for if you do need it. But it's always peace of mind having a full-size spare wheel, and like always, that comes with all the jacks, all the tools, all the braces, everything you need. But you do have the original air compressor and tyre sealant kit in there as well. So that's a little bit about the rear boot, and obviously you do have your nice big sub on the side as well, so some fantastic audio quality. Right, let's have a little look inside the vehicle. Well, I can show you inside the rear quite easily here with the roof down. So 2 seats in the rear, both are ISOFIXings, so this can be argued to the other half of being a family car. Well, that's your argument to have, not mine, but 2 ISOFIXings, so you can clip the baby seats in at the rear and keep them nice and secure for your travels. Opening up the driver's door now, we've got interior locking next to the door handle, we've got a button there for the rear windows and 2 buttons for the front windows, which are both one touch, and we've also got your electric mirror controls on there as well. We're going to pan around now. We've got some lovely Mustang badging down in the door sill. That has got LEDs behind it as well, so at night time that will glow lovely. There is the driver's seat, quite a special seat if I must say so myself. So is the passenger seat, and I'll tell you for why in a minute. But before I do, I'll just get down to it. If I don't fall over, I'll show you the 1, the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 6-way electronically adjustable driver's seat. And you also got your recline on this bar here, and that is also to gain entry to the rear of the vehicle. Floor mats are already included under there as well, so you don't have to worry about them. Again, everything is immaculate on this vehicle. So let me just jump inside, shut the turn it on. So keys inside the vehicle. To relate to the keyless entry, we've got a keyless button as well. Let me assure you, being a 5-litre V8 Mustang, this button is going to bring you a lot of joy. So one click on that, the foot on the brake, that starts the engine. This vehicle has the 10-speed automatic gearbox, one of my favourite gearboxes on these Mustangs. I think I'd have an auto personally. 10-speed, it flies through the gears lovely. Okay, I'm going to turn down the fans a bit there. Flies through the gears lovely automatically. If you did want to take control yourself, we do have the flappy paddle option at the rear of the steering wheel there as well. So it's quite a car that you can drive however you like. So it gives you the option of using an automatic, just cruising around, or if not, you want to drive in anger, you've got some nice flappy paddles there as well. So let's give you a breakdown of the driver display before we continue. The left hand side of the screen is an RPM gauge, as you can, if I can get that to focus slightly, there we are. So revolutions per minute times 1000. Just below that, coolant temperature. In the middle there is our digital display. We can control that using the arrows on the left hand side of the steering wheel. So from there, like you can see, you've got loads of different menus to go through, whether it's engine information, so you've got range, tyre pressures on there, a few different temperatures as well. So it really is, if you like all your technical figures and your stats, this is quite fascinating. I could spend a day in there. So we've got different chip computers as well. So we've got average fuel consumption, different fuel economy bits and bobs in there, fuel history, it's all there. Track apps, we've got track apps, line lock, brake performance. Oh, can spend a day going through this lot. Anyway, we have the driver assistance packs. That includes things such as auto engine off, rear park pilot, and your tyre pressure monitoring system. Okay, if we come out of here once more, lovely. Okay, just below that is where we'll find the gear indicator as well. I did say about the mileage, I said it's 4,800, but it's actually 4,717. I'm guessing as it's so low mileage, that extra 280 miles odd does make a difference. The right hand side, we've got the speedo, and we've also got a fuel gauge. As you can see, it's already got a half tank in it for you already. How nice is that? To the right hand side, we do have your light cluster, and that includes automatic lights. Keep it in auto, we'll never have to touch that again. Front fog lights and dimming functions are also found there too. Okay, so we've covered a bit about the steering wheel, so we're just going to cover a few more buttons quickly. we have all your volume controls on the right hand side. Just below, all of your phone connectivity as well. Over this side is where you'll find your cruise control settings, so it's a nice ergonomic place to keep it, just on the edge of your thumb, nice and easy to make adaptations whilst you're driving along. Okay, so this vehicle has the Sync 3 module. So the Sync 3 is the infotainment system, such as the touchscreen. That 45 degrees must be Fahrenheit, because I can assure you it is definitely not 45 degrees. So let's go through and give you an explanation about this screen before we progress. So this is the home screen. You've got audio, climate, phone, navigation, apps and settings. Couldn't be simpler to use. For example, let's go into the navigation. Navigation, we're going to zoom, minus, click your destination, straight into there. Nice and easy to use. Charlie, Mike, 77, 6, Sierra Alpha. That is the Perkins Garage's postcode, so if you did want to come have a look at this Mustang, you know exactly where to go. So I won't start it because it will start shouting at me. So we'll come out of there, and I'm going to show you the climate screen. This vehicle has dual zone climate control. If I could just pan out a little further now, I can show you the controls for that at the bottom there. So both sides of the cabin can be set to individual temperatures. So whether you do have a very, very hot passenger and they need to be cooled down, that's easily achievable. Doesn't stop there with the climate control. This also has not just heated seats, both sides, it also has air conditioning seats as well. So in those warmer months, what's nicer than a cool, swift breeze up the back? I couldn't think of anything nicer. So that is a lovely point to note on this vehicle. Air conditioning seats, climate seats, whether it's heated or cooled. So that's a little bit about the heating screen there. So we'll just go through the controls quickly whilst we're here. So again, we've got a temperature rocker, heated seats there, different demist functions. We've got recirculation, fan speed and air conditioning on the right hand side. You can easily change between the different flow of vents using the screen here as well. So it's nice and easy to get to terms with. So that's the heating, ventilation and air conditioning controls. Now just to move the gear selector out the way slightly, we've got different mode buttons on this vehicle. This is one of my favourite row of switches on any vehicle. The clunk, the feeling of going through these switches is somewhat addictive. So we've got drive modes, where it'll be snow or wet, normal, sport plus, racetrack. So whatever situation you're in, you're going to find a suitable drive mode for that. Doesn't stop there, we've also got selectable steering feels, whether it's normal, sport or comfort. We have one there for the traction control. You might need that. I'm not going to tell you why you might need that. I'm guessing you can work it out yourself, but I'd advise keeping that on 95% of the time. Switch here for the four-way hazards as well, so that'll turn on the hazard lights nice and easily, and we've already discussed the lovely stop start button. We have the shaker audio system on board, so again a really top quality audio system in these Mustangs, so you're never going to be disappointed. Again, we have the 10-speed automatic gearbox, nice and easy to navigate through the different gear selections, whether it's park, reverse, normal, sport, drive or sport, so you can navigate through those to your heart's content. Okay, I'm going to zoom out slightly. This is called a handbrake. Many of you won't know what this is anymore because they're all electronic, but this one is a conventional handbrake. Beautiful, feel the clicks of that, you know. Okay, anyway, that's not about handbrakes. Two nice deep filling cup holders, and you get a factory fitted ashtray for good measure. Whether you smoke or not, that's up to you. Give you a little pan around the inside from where I'm sat currently. So two rear seats, don't think anyone's ever sat on them. The passenger seat, once again, I don't think anyone's ever sat on that. So yes, it's a top condition vehicle all the way around, and it's got some fantastic features on it. Before I go, I'm going to just show you the roof controls. So the top panel here, it's quite simple. Just hold down this button whilst you're stationary, and the roof will come over like so. Find the handle, put it down, lock it in, job done. All it's left to do now is pull up the windows using the switches here. Beautiful, like so. So is the vehicle at temperature? Yes it is. Let's leave you. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you did have any questions, please contact one of the sales team, 01376 550 899. Let's leave you with the tone of a V8 Mustang. Beautiful. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye for now.